Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the Bold Series. And today we're going to be bold enough to do a 35-minute strong stabilizing core with a ball. So we're going to do this with a large ball because that is going to take so much more stability and strength to do it on some uneven surfaces. Okay, if you don't happen to have a ball, I know I did talk about it a lot in some of my posts. If you don't have one, you can do a lot of these activities just to give yourself some nice, good core stability. Things like crunches, you're just gonna be on the mat. You're not gonna have that extra challenge of the ball, but it is a lot of fun. So if you have that, grab your ball. We're gonna be on the mat, so grab the mat, a sweat towel drink, and of course your great attitude. Let's get this thing rocking. Okay, so hopefully you had a chance to grab your ball, your sweat towel, your drink, and your great attitude. If so, let's get warmed up. Let's start with just some nice, good front twists. Drive that that elbow to that opposite knee. I'm already getting that started. Boom, and over. Nice, good twists. Okay, one more on each side. This time, let's take those arms and just do some nice twists right here. Boom, and around. Oh, feels so good. We've got 3 more like this. 2 more. Last one. Let's take that leg and let's try and twist and touch that opposite toe. Okay, gliding that hamstring a little bit. Nice, good front twist. Boom, and over. Let's do 1 more on each side. Nice job. We're gonna take those arms, we're gonna come down and we're doing a nice, good circle and back up. And now the other way, up and around, getting that trunk, getting those hips, feeling so good. Down, up, and around. 1 more time, the other direction. Down, up, and around this time. Hinge down, back, then hinge forward, okay? Hinge back, open that up, hinge down. We'll do it 1 more time. Hinge back, hinge forward, and then we're gonna go down into a low squat and then press those knees back. Nice, slow and controlled. Come down and press that knee back. Come down, press that knee back this time. Let's go down and let's stay down and open up those hips. Gotta get those hips moving for that nice good trunk. Oh yeah, now we'll put those hands down. We're gonna rotate up towards that ceiling and then come back. Take the other hand, rotate towards that ceiling. Nice good twist. Keeping those hips down low and really twisting through that thoracic spine. Boom, let's do 1 more on each side. Last one, and then let's take those hands right here. Let's do some cat and cows, okay? We're gonna go in and out, in and out. 3 more, just like that. 2 more. Last one. This time, let's take those hands right in those inner thighs. Pull those shoulder blades and that low back out. Sink that in, okay? Pull those shoulder blades out and sink that back in. Last time. Oh, yeah. Then put those hands on the knees again, and let's drive that shoulder to the opposite knee. Again, opening up those hips. Oh yeah. Let's do 1 more on each side. Nice, good. And then come on up. Do a nice, good hula hoop. Let's hula hoop it the other way. Okay, and this time we're gonna take that hip up and over. Last time. Now we're gonna go up and over the other direction. Up and over. Try and really use that hip to come you up and over. Last time, let's go the other side. Up, over, and around. Last time, up, out, over, and around, other direction. Really trying to keep that trunk up there and just moving through that hip. Okay, nice big shoulders, right? Everything's gotta move. Other direction. Oh yeah. Let's keep those hands out there. Let's squeeze those shoulder blades just a little bit. Nice. We're gonna use those arms with nice strong shoulders. 3 more, 2 more. Last one. Roll those shoulders. Okay, let's roll that neck. Roll it the other way. Let's talk about what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna start with a crunch. So again, if you don't have a ball, you're gonna be on the mat. You're gonna do a regular crunch. Okay, we're gonna come on out, and the farther you're out, the harder it is, okay? The more stability you need. Okay, so you're gonna have to find that place. Okay, and we're gonna take those shoulder blades, We're gonna keep those glutes up there, and we're gonna lift and crunch right in this position, okay? So the key, so again, if you're back farther, it's gonna be a little bit easier to stabilize, but you can get up a little bit farther, okay? Out here a little more unstable, but it's harder to get that crunch. So kind of finding that middle ground will be key. We're gonna work for 45 seconds. We're gonna pause, reset, do it again. You ready to try this crunch with me? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crunch up, and back down. Okay? What's nice about the ball right now? 1, we're working a lot of stability in that balance of the uneven surface. Let me tell you, this is probably the most stable you're gonna feel the ball, a lot of it today. Okay, we're also gonna feel, it's gonna feel nice on that back, right? That low back, it's got that soft surface, kind of a change up. Okay, so we're making sure I'm not pulling on my neck. You can also put that right in front, right? But I'm getting those shoulder blades off. I'm crunching up, and I'm using those abdominals to crunch me up, right? I'm not driving from the shoulder. I'm driving from right here. Crunch that up to drive you. Okay, we're gonna reset in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pause one more time in 3, 2, 1. Okay, crunch up. Again, I'm not coming from my shoulders. I am crunching up, like I'm gonna try and take that pelvic and that upper body, and I'm gonna crunch them together, driving from that belly button. Boom, like you're gonna squeeze it together, and that is what your drive is. We're really working on what's called that rectus abdominis, right? That's more pretty our strong dominating muscle on that, okay? Sometimes it's really harder to get those deeper muscles, but that's what we're focused on now, okay? We're gonna break after this, and then we're gonna do some little bit more balance challenge than the next, okay? 10 more seconds of this. Here we go. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna go out, and the farther you are out, the harder, okay? We're gonna be in this tall bridge, and we're gonna march. Now, if you wanna just stick with the right side, and after we pause, do the left, that's fine, or you can alternate with me. The alternating, I will tell you, is a little more challenging. Again, if you need to, come back a little bit. It's a little bit easier. The farther you are out, the more challenged that balance is, okay? Here we go. Find that position in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, and march. Now, is this fast march? No, we're not doing heart rate right now. We're doing strong stability. So I'm keeping that glute up there. I'm keeping like a nice strong, like I could have a table right now, right? Of a plate of food on my belly to stabilize. Yeah, that's the key. Control. Okay, a lot of breathing, control, and back. Your march might be even like just up onto that toe, right? That's okay. We're working the best we can on stability. You're doing great. You got 10 more seconds before we pause and reset. Stay stable. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. We're gonna do that one more time. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stabilize that baby. Woo. Oh yeah. Like I said, you're trying to balance a plate of food on that belly, right? So you're thinking it's a nice good table, and then I'm just lifting that foot up, and I'm still keeping that stable position. That is the challenge. All the way, halfway there. We're gonna do a side crunch next, and yes, we're doing 2 times on each side. All the way to that buzzer, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna come to the side, okay? And then, again, this is gonna be a little bit like the other crunch, right? Depending on how far out you go, okay? Whoop! See, working that balance. We're gonna come up, and we're gonna drive from our upper body and crunch right here, down and up. If you get challenged, right, you can even come down with that knee, right? The more balance, the more you're gonna work that core, that challenge, okay? You ready to try this with me? Okay, got this side first. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift up and down, okay? So I'm driving. Okay, I want you to picture the side of your muscles squeezing together as you lift up, okay? That is the lifting. It is squeezing together your hip and your upper body. Boom, right? We are working those obliques. And yes, We're working twice on this side. You better believe it. So maybe you start, okay, I've got a little bit of a staggered position. Okay, you got to challenge yourself with this balance, but also be stable enough to get the action, okay? So you can drop that bottom knee if you need to. Okay, as long as you just don't make it easy. It's got to be challenging, okay? Okay, we're going to pause. Woo! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pause one more time on this side. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeeze that baby up and back down. And then you guessed it. Now we're gonna have to switch sides when we're done with this, right? I told you, the balancing's getting a little bit more challenge. We're doing a lot of things without the mat first, and then we'll go to the mat for the second half of our activities, okay? Don't worry, we're gonna get all there. Crunch that baby up, come on, 15 more seconds. Nice work. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, same thing. We gotta do the other side, right? We gotta be nice and even. Okay, gotta find that position, right? That amount that is a good balance challenge, right? And then you're gonna lift up and crunch to that side. Okay, let's get in position. I know it takes a little bit while to get in that position. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna crunch that baby up right there. Drive that elbow. Okay, so I'm not moving my elbow, right? I'm crunching in. That elbow is stationary, and I'm using those obliques to drive me over. Again, all of these can be done without the ball, right? We do side crunches all the time, right? You could be in a side plank position and crunching, just like you could be in a tall bridge and marching. But with that extra balance challenge of the ball, it makes you stabilize in a different way, works that core just a little bit more. You know how I love to work on balance. Okay, we're gonna pause and reset in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, reset. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, crunch that baby up. So we were on our back, then we went to our side. You guessed next. We're gonna go to our tummy. We're gonna do kind of like, it's not a Superman, but we're gonna do a lift on that upper body, kind of like the front part of Superman. Okay, like a little bit of a back extension. You got this, but first you got 15 more seconds of these crunches. Drive that up and over. All the way to that buzzer. You got this, come on. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we are gonna go. Again, this is gonna be how far out can you go, right? And we're gonna have our legs out there, and we're gonna extend up and back, okay? So we're gonna do a nice good extension. If you need to, like, right? You can get your knees down and extend, okay? The more out you are, the harder. I have a little bit more wider stance too, for a little bit more stability. You ready to try these little Superman lifts? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, lift up and back down. So I can go a little bit farther, lower, and then extend up, okay? Boom, and back. Nice, good extension. Extend and up. 20 more seconds. We'll pause and reset. You got this. Stay focused. Not easy. I know. It won't challenge you if it's not easy. I mean, it won't work you if it's not challenging. How about that? Here, let's pause in 3, 2, 1. Let's pause. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Squeeze that upper back. You got it. Come on. Boom. And back. halfway there. We're gonna do some walkouts. We're gonna walk that ball out, okay, with our upper body, okay? And the farther out, the more challenging that gets, right? So it's just gonna be seen how well can you stabilize that body and balance. Let's finish here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna start. What we're gonna do is we're gonna walk that baby out into that plank and walk that back. Now, some of you may only get to here, right? The farther out, the more challenging that is. And you walk that baby back in. I know, right? Woo, doesn't that sound like fun? You're like, fun? I don't know. Okay, you ready to try this with me? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Walk that baby out. It's about control. It's not about speed. Walk that baby in. I know, I'm gonna make that look a little bit easier than you may go, oh, that's a lot more challenging than she made that look like. I've had a lot of practice. We would do these a lot in the clinic, okay? For shoulder patients, for back patients, right? Woo. Now, I can't always stabilize this and keep my eye on you guys. Okay, working that shoulder and working that deep core. Okay, don't let that body sink in. It's a strong plank position. We're gonna pause and reset in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stay controlled. Nice work. Whoo, baby. $20 more seconds. We're gonna go do some side stuff next. All the way to that buzzer. 10 more seconds. Come on, you got this. Woo! We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. We are going to go back to that side. We're going to make that challenge a little bit more. Okay, so this time, gotta get my bearings here. We're going to lift and crunch that lower leg. Boom. Now again, if you need to, come down on that knee and crunch that. That's okay. And you might need that, depending on your surface, okay, you might need your mat underneath you. Okay, let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Crunch. Drive that leg now. I've only got one leg balancing me, right? Oh, we have up the ante. And you guessed it, we're doing 2 times on this side, baby. Drive that elbow and that knee up. Boom. And back. Come on. Crunch to that side. And back. Again, picture that side pulling together, driving that knee and that elbow together. You got 10 more seconds before we pause and reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pause. Reset yourself. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Drive that up and back down. And you guessed it. We'll do the other side. Don't worry. We'll even Steven it. Drive it up. Control it. Come on. You got this. Woo. 20 more seconds. Boom. And back. All the way to that buzzer. I know. It's a challenge. It's supposed to be. You got this. Come on. Here we go. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're doing the same thing on the other side. The ball likes to get away from me. Okay, we're gonna get that same positioning, right? We're gonna get out there and we're gonna drive that elbow. Really picture crunching that system in, okay? You're gonna feel like that bottom leg Working hard to stabilize you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive that in and crunch. Boom. Crunch that baby up and back down. Nice and controlled. Exhale as you crunch into that position. Here we go. You got it right there. Crunch. Now, it's not speed today, right? It is stability. It is really keeping yourself nice and stable in these more challenging balance positions. Okay? Drive it up, crunch it up. 10 more seconds before we pause and reset. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pause, reset. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. And back. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you, next one's gonna be pretty challenging. I'm gonna have my hands down on the mat, on the floor. I'm gonna put my legs on the ball. We're gonna be facing the ground. Okay, so we're gonna be prone. And we're gonna kind of pike into a pike using that ball. It's going to be challenging, I know, but it'll be a lot of fun, I promise. You're gonna just do the best you can. That's all I ask. And then you start seeing how much better you can get with all that, okay? But first, you got about 10 more seconds of this. You better believe it. Here we go. Woo, finish all the way to that buzzer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna put those feet on the ball. We're gonna have our hands down, okay? And we're gonna roll that in and roll it out. Now, the more you're on, okay, the farther out, the harder, okay? You're gonna have to find that balance. And again, this is to the best of your ability. A lot of you are gonna be really challenged by this. That's okay, do your best, okay? That's all I'm looking for. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Roll that in, roll it out. The more legs you have on the ball, the easier it is. The less position on the ball, the more challenge it is. Drive it in, pull it back. Control, come on, 20 more seconds. All the way to that buzzer before we pause and reset. Come on, you got this. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pause, reset. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Am I being challenged? You better believe it. Reset when you need to. You got this. Come on. We're gonna grab the mat after this. Oh yeah, come on. Halfway there. Whew. Reset when you need to. That's okay. I've done it. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Could not speak and do that stabilizing. Okay, this time we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do it from the back. It's gonna work a little bit more of those hamstrings, okay? I'm gonna put that feet on the ball, and then I'm gonna lift up in that bridge, okay? I'm gonna pull it forward and back, okay? You can pull it forward and back, or you can bridge up with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift up, drive it forward, drive it back. Okay, again, if you have, the more you have it on your, the easier to get. The farther it's out, the more challenging it is. Drive it in, drive it out. Okay, did you know that ball also weighs about 2.5 pounds when it's all the way full? Okay, so there is some weight to it. So we will do some lifts with it, just so you know. That's part of it. You got 5 more seconds before we reset this one. 3, 2, 1. Let's reset. Let's rock the second round in 3, 2, 1. Drive that up, pull it back. We're gonna go back to our side, but we're gonna be on the mat with our side. We're gonna take that ball between our legs and we're gonna lift it. Oh yeah, sound like fun? Of course it does. Come on, you're over halfway. You got this. Reset when you need to. Whoops. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. I tell you, sometimes talking and being in that challenge position is a hard thing. Okay, I'm gonna go to my right side. I'm gonna take that ball in between my legs, okay? What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna lift that up and crunch right here. Okay? Doesn't that sound like fun? Of course it does. Let's try this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crunch and down. Like I said, it's got a little bit of a weight to it. You don't think about it, but it's got a little bit of weight. And then you're lifting up and crunching and back down. Some ways it's easier because you're not challenged on the balance on being on top of that thing. But now we got more challenge on the little bit of the weight. And back down. You guessed it, we're doing 2 times on this side. You got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. One more time on this side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift and crunch. You got it. Come on. Crunch that baby up. Put it back down. Oh yeah. And back. Okay, you're about halfway there on this side, and then you guessed it, same thing on the other side. Lift and crunch. Ten more seconds. Oh yeah, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Even Steven it out, baby. How about this? It's our last side activity, okay? I'll not make you excited. Okay, ball is in between. We're doing ball lifts on the rest of everything that's left, okay? That's how we're finishing out. Okay, let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Lift up and crunch on this side. And back. You're lifting and you're crunching. The reason why I call this core is because core is not just abs, right? It's your deep hip muscles, right? We're working those hip muscles right now to stabilize with that ball, right? It's the glutes. It's also your back muscles, right? And then even your shoulders, your diaphragm, all of that's working together, your pelvic floor, your abs, right? We're working all of that today. Isn't that a lot of fun? Okay, we're gonna pause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pause one more time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Remember, the last time on the side with this. Okay, we're gonna keep the ball between our legs next. We're gonna go roll to our back and we're gonna do rainbow lifts. We're gonna come up and around carrying that ball. Doesn't that sound like fun? Woo, woo. I know you're thinking, no. You got this. Come on, 20 more seconds. All the way to that buzzer. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I stay far enough away from the wall that I can do this. Okay, it's going through my legs again. Okay, the closer it is, the easier. The knees bent, the easier. Okay, the less lever arm. We're gonna come up and to the other side. We're gonna come up and around. It's gonna be a nice, good rainbow. Okay, with the knees bent is easier than when the knees are straight. Okay, less lever arm. Okay, let's finish this. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We're going from one side, lifting up and over to the other side. So touching each foot, up and around. Working those lower abs. Boom. Like I said, the closer it is in, if your knees are bent, it's a little bit easier. The longer your legs are, the more it takes control. Okay, halfway there. Before we pause and reset, of course. Okay, we're gonna pause and reset in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. One more time like that. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All the way up and over. And then here's the good news. We only have one more activity left. You're like, thank goodness. These are fun. These are weird. Up and around. Okay? We're going to take that ball. We're going to keep it in our foot like that. And then we're going to crunch up and grab the ball with our arm. And then take it up overhead. And then back down. We're going to do like a pass through. Okay? You got 15 more seconds of this before we finish with that. Woo! Yeah. But you are starting to see that finish line. That's the good news. Okay? Here we go. All the way to that buzzer. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, this is our last activity. So that's gonna be exciting to you. Okay? We're gonna take that ball. We're gonna lift up, and then we're gonna drop those legs and that arm overhead. Then we're gonna pull that up and pass it through. Okay, the more your knees are bent, the easier. Okay, same with the shoulders. The longer the arms, the more lever arm there is, okay? Do your best. Let's finish strong. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Lift up, and then up, overhead. And back. Nice work. Come on, you got this. Boom. Hand back. About 15 more seconds before we pause and reset. Let's pause and reset in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pause. Oh yeah. Here is our bold finish in 3, 2, 1. Come on, you're strong and courageous to finish this out. You better believe it. It's not easy. That's why it's at the end. We had to be bold enough to challenge ourselves to do this. You got it. Come on. Nice work. Stay focused. Come on, you got it. 15 more seconds. All the way to that buzzer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Okay, we don't need the ball. We're gonna go into that. Let's go into a little bit of that half pike or half kneel position. Let's push that hip forward. We work that hip flexor a lot. And let's lean on over and get those laterals a little bit. Exhale through it. Give me a nice, good push through. Okay, this time, push that forward just a little bit more. Push your other knee open and twist open. Feels good, right? Oh, yeah. Exhale through that. Come on up. Grab that foot. Let's get that quad a little bit more and that hip flexor. Okay? And then let's sit back. Get a little bit of that hamstring. Hip mobility. Oh, yeah. Okay, come on up. Let's do the other side. We're gonna pull forward. We're gonna lean on over. Get those laterals a little bit. Exhale through it. Give me a nice good exhale. Okay, this time push forward just a little bit more and open up and twist that open, pushing open that hip. Exhale through it. Nice job. Come on up. Let's grab that foot for some quad and a little bit more stronger hip flexor. Exhale through that, and then you're gonna sit back. Give me that hamstring on that side, really coming down, getting that hip. Oh, that feels so good. And then let's sit right here in a nice good butterfly position. Pull that together, open up that chest. Exhale through that. Finish here for 3, 2, 1. High five for rocking that. I know that was different and that was a little bit challenging, but make sure you're grabbing some water, some high quality protein, and then have a great day. Hey guys, did you love that workout? Did you know this is part of a series called Bold? Bold is about being courageous, about being strong. It's pushing us to be better, right? We're gonna push our strength. We're gonna push our cardio. We're gonna push our mentality to really get our body in that right place. Join me, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button so you never miss what's coming next. Really join in and have some fun with it. Also, make sure you join me on social media so that we can stay connected. I love to give tips and keep you informed about what's going on. So make sure we are friends, make sure you subscribe, and then have a great day.